What's up, everybody? I'm so glad to be making this little video. I know I might seem extremely pale because this light is like really, I'm not sick or nothing like that, y'all. It's literally the light. I was trying to see if I could fix this. Hold on. Okay, no, I'm still pale. Anyways, and yeah, I did change my hair color a while back, probably about a week or so ago. Maybe that's what it is, and I don't have no lipstick. Anyways, y'all, I'm making this video for one purpose. I'm making this video for one purpose and one purpose only. I'm trying to encourage some people to encourage their children. Now, as you heard, all my little books falling, I have decided to pay my children to read books and do little book reports. Now, this is mainly for my smaller children, although I have extended the offer to my older children. Now, and I'm doing this because, I'm going to be honest, I got this idea from, I've been watching these videos and just talking about how, you know, if you want to if the more exposure to certain things that your kids get, that's what they're going to retain. That's what kind of helps shape them, you know, and kind of give them a leg up in certain things. So I'm just trying to expose my children to different things and motivate them by what? Money. Yes, because kids like money. My kids like to go to Dollar Tree, my smaller children. And so I have told them I will be giving them $1 for, I rented some books from the library, and I'm going to be going back weekly, hopefully. I'm going to try to make time to do it because I really want them to indulge in this whole little idea that I have going on. They have agreed, the three little ones. But first, and not just reading books that's just any kind of like little fantasy books and stuff. No, I mean like books that actually help them grow intellectually, and also, and that's just educational for them, kind of teach them things, good moral character and stuff like that. The first book is called Save It. It's about saving money, okay? And not just, you know, I have not read it yet, but I will be reading all of these books. I got 5 books. So my little ones have a chance to earn $5. And for them, that's big money, boo. Okay? And thank God. Because, yeah. And they about to get off the bus now. But, I'm trying to watch my time, y'all. I like to be out there on the bus so I can see if people been acting a fool on the bus. Anyways, this one's about saving money. This one is about sharing and giving money. Now, obviously, I don't expect them to like remember these things like verbatim. Do not look at my little pinky that I still got on. But they talk about different things. You know what I'm saying? This one's about giving, and it's just kind of like, I guess, showing them how to disperse their funds. This one is about earning money. This is about spending money. Because, you know, we like to spend money, but we got to get it first. And then this one, y'all, it's about the honest to goodness truth. Now, I kind of just went through that book a little bit because I wanted to kind of see what they was referring to. And, like, it's literally they got, like, some good morals up in here. And it's kind of teaching people about being a big mouth and stuff like that. A gossip, if you will. And it's about being honest, too. So, anyway, we're going to see how this little experiment go. And if it goes well and they read all of these books, they're going to each get their little coins. But they do have to complete a little book report. And it's real simple, y'all. A real simple book report. And that I printed out off the internet. And you just, they're going to complete one for each book. And they'll receive their money. I mean, it's simple. I'm just trying to help my kids grow mentally. I know, in my mind, I'm sorry, y'all. My thoughts is just all over the place. But in my mind, like when I was growing up, my pops used to give me $1 for every A that I earned. Needless to say, I made straight A's in elementary. Moving up, you know, we had different living situations. You know, my pops and my mom, they had split up and stuff like this. So, you know, it was just different as I grew older. But I knew that when my report card came out, boo, I was getting paid for all my A's on there. And then me and my older brother, who's the one right over me, Big Steve, shout out to Bravo. He and in the Navy. Booyah. Anyways, me and him used to have competitions. Now, mind you, my brother taught me everything that I know. Okay, before I even got to school, he sat me down at the table and he was like, he not supposed to have no stupid sister. He asked me if I wanted to be a dumb bimbo. And that's how my brother talked to me when I was little, y'all. I wasn't even in school and I wanted to play, but I didn't want to be dumb. So I was like, yeah, I want to learn. And he was like, no, sit down. And, he put it all before me. He taught me how to read, taught me how to write. He taught me basically, and like I was ahead in my classes because he taught me everything. And like in my schools growing up in public schools and stuff, each one teach one, and that's what I try to implement in my household with my children. If you learn something new, teach somebody else. And, that way they not in the dark about it, and then they could teach somebody else. Like, there's so much knowledge in this world to be absorbed. I hate the way this is like making me look so pale, my God. But I'm just I'm gonna get through this video. I'm just not gonna look at y'all. I'm not gonna look at myself. But there's so much knowledge in this world, and like I really feel like as parents, we owe it to our children to like just put these things before them. And it says a money book on there, y'all. I just looked at that. Ain't that something? But I feel like it's our responsibility to put these things before. Not only, yes, we want to provide our children the things that we didn't have as kids, not just material though. Like, we want to provide our children with things that they can build off of, things that will help them grow in character and intellectually, and things that will benefit them. We don't want them to just learn how to dress nice and how to have like nice things or whatever. Like, we want to teach them how to sow seeds. That way their children and the next generation can reap the benefits of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. I'm just like really trying to, I'm just trying to do this. I'm just trying to be the best parent that I can be, because God blessed me with 1 million kids. And and I'm just trying to do my best and serve my purpose as far as they go. Even setting myself on the back burner many times. Even still, I'm still working on my book, and I don't be having a lot of time. And I'm going to be honest, sometimes I just don't have the drive or mental capacity. I have to just take a break and give myself time to breathe before I have a heart attack, literally. But I'm supposed to go outside because the bus is about to come. But I encourage y'all to, encourage your kids to do something. If they got to be, and I know we shouldn't have to bribe our kids. And this is not really bribing. It's just putting opportunity before them and letting them choose. They could choose whether or not they want to do this. But some kids, and just some people, you have to just motivate them differently. They are motivated by different things. Some kids, they might be motivated by more outside time, more iPad time, more cell phone time. They might be motivated by money. So, but if you don't have to give them no money, don't give them no money. If you don't have to, if you can find something else, by all means, because I got a lot of kids. So I'm just be having to, make a little extra money so I can dish out this cash for those who want to participate in this. But it's really important to like tap into and looking at time and find out what your children are motivated by. Just like observe them and see, okay, this is gonna help them. So maybe I can try to rear them. And I talk to my kids a lot because I want them to be the best that they can possibly be, that God created them to be. God gave them this talent. I want them to harness their gifts and just like really take hold of their future. But I gotta go, y'all. Bye. I gotta go. Okay, so I ran outside, the bus is not out here. I'm gonna just finish this up real quick. I want my kids to be the best. And I grew up wanting to be the best at whatever I do. And I love the lighting. It's so much better. It's much shade. I always try to encourage them. And like my oldest, I'm really trying to encourage her because she's a teenager. And we all think we know everything, but we don't know nothing. Sometimes I don't even know nothing. But I want them to do their best. I want them to always put their best foot forward and to not just sit back and accept whatever, or have to just accept what that is because that's all they qualify for. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to have to take other people's scraps or or not be able to do things that they would desire. I want them to be able to do the things they desire in moderation, obviously, and in all modesty. But I want them to be able to do things, and I want them to be able to teach their children these things and just to carry on. We don't have to grow up broke mindset. Like, we was broke. We weren't poor because we had our necessities, but we was broke. You know what I'm saying? We used to get excited to go to the store. And they used to tell us, if you ain't got no shoes on, you can't go. My kids stay with their shoes on, ready to go. I mean, not a weather one, but usually my kids, baby, they stay ready to go. So I can't tell them that. But for us, that was our excitement. You know what I'm saying? And I want them to be able to be excited about other things. Like, yeah, we're gonna be going to the beach today or whatever, or we're gonna be going to do something else. Even if it's going to have a picnic, with your family, you can have that. Like, you don't have to be restricted, be confined to your house just because you don't have enough gas money to go nowhere, because you can't make enough money to provide to do extra things. There's many things that are free that you can go do. You can take a drive, go take a walk, whatever you want to do, but you want to be able to have time to do these things, because you're not having to work every single moment of your life, or you want to be able to not be confined by thoughts of misery, and stress and depression, because seeds have been sown in you, and then those seeds can manifest and help you to learn how to deal with hard time, learn how to go out and make money, learn how to save money to get things that you want. And even though I think that credit is just a big money scheme for people to get your money, that's just my personal opinion, but it's true. However, you still need to teach your kids how to get a good credit score, how to go about bringing that credit score up. We grew up with the common. I mean, it's just in the South, and probably just in some broke families' household like my own. My mama, long story short, many years ago, she used to have great credit. When her and my daddy was married or whatever, and when they got divorced, things happened, and her credit cards and stuff, I mean, her credit went down, and then like after that, she just never tried to rebuild it. And then and I'm not even getting all that, y'all. My main thing that I wanted to say today was to just try to like encourage your children to do things that, I mean, yeah, I'm sure they're gonna want it to be fun and interesting, and there are things that are fun and interesting, but for the things that are not fun and interesting, I would suggest maybe you just consider, just giving them some type of incentive. Well, if you read this book or whatever, or if you can learn, like my oldest, I gave her, I think it's like 10 pages of vocabulary words that 10th graders should know, because she always act like she don't know what I'm talking about when I'm using certain words, and I'm like, Payne, you ought to know this, but and she probably just be lying to me. But I got her this, I print this out for her because I want her to expand her vocabulary. And each week, if you want to earn a little extra money, I want you to learn and tell me what these things mean. My pops, when we was growing up, and I'm gonna end it with this, y'all, because I know some people ain't even gonna watch this whole video. They might fast forward to the end or whatever part you get on. But when we was growing up, my pops, he taught my brothers, my older brothers, he told them they had to learn how to spell responsibility. They had to learn the definition of responsibility, and they had to recite that definition whenever he asked what responsibility was. Now, for some people, that might not seem very important, but I could tell you this. My brothers are probably some of the most responsible people that I know. Okay? Yes, at times one of them is wild card. He pick and choose. But they grew up, I mean, always being responsible. And I'm going to say always being responsible in my sight. Not saying that they was perfect people, because they ain't none of us was. We just ain't. But he taught us that because he wanted my brothers to grow up and be responsible young men. My pops taught us the law when we were younger, when we were kids. He taught us about history. I know some people might be offended that, I'm with a white guy, like I don't know history. I know history, boo. Okay, I grew up with it. However, they don't speak for everybody. You know what I mean? But not even diving into that. But he taught us our rights. He taught us history. He taught us responsibility. He taught us discipline. We also had to learn. They had to learn the word discipline. I was with my mama. I was under her thumb, baby. So my pops wasn't too worried about me. I was this princess. But he never had to whip me, because his words did enough. They just hurt my little feelings, and I would just cry. But like he knew that he was trying to instill things in us and necessary things. He didn't, yeah, and he would get out there and play football with my brothers and stuff like that. He would do things like that too, but most importantly, he wanted to make sure that we were educated and that we knew the basics in life, things that would help us and benefit us. So anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I hope that something that I said might have sparked something in you, to just, help you to encourage your children or even your niece, your nephew, and things like that. I'm thinking about trying to start a little summer reading contest or whatever. I'm trying to work out the details of what I'm gonna do as far as like prizes and things like that, just to try to get kids into it, because when we were kids, I loved the little summer reading contest at the library. You win a prize if you read so many books over the summer. That's just me. I love learning. Some kids don't. Some kids need different motivation. So I'm going to try to think of some things that, and I can't say it's for everybody, like I'm IG, nothing like that. I'm thinking about family. I'm thinking about, people in my life who I want to encourage, I want to help. So I hope you have a great day, great rest of your day. My day is about to be full, baby, because these kids, that's just a wrap. We're going to have our little Bible study tonight because my daughter got practice. So after school, so I can't physically be there at service, but we're going to have a Bible study. We're going to go over the word and just try to follow, God's plan for our life. And I know at times we all fall, we all make mistakes, but every day, every breath that God give us, we have a chance to try to do better and to try to be the people that he wants us to be. There's always going to be sin. There's always going to be things in the flesh, but we do not have to succumb to those things. Believe me, I have things in my brain that I fight daily. And just like was that Paul, he said, I die daily. I have to stop myself daily and sometimes momentarily because my thoughts be, I've been in the world too long, y'all. But I'll holler at y'all. Bye.